Hi friends, welcome back to Hooked and Steeped. I'm so happy you're here. Today we're going to be testing this new yarn I picked up at the end of December, Bernat Fab. It's a t-shirt yarn, and I'm going to tell you it is pricey. Regular price here in Canada is $18, and you only get 7 ounces, 200 grams, or 37 yards. That's not a lot of yarn. I fell in love with the floral print. They're just so springy and summery and beautiful. I love vintage florals, and that's what this reminded me of a vintage floral pattern. It went on sale, which made my decision much easier to go ahead and try. I did grab 2. I originally wanted to make baskets for organizing here in my crochet room. I did take the label off of this one, and this is the one we'll try where the label's already off of it, and this will give you a better view of the print. But to make even the small basket that is on the label here, you need, I think it was 3 balls, 4 of these to make one small basket. Even on sale, that's a lot of money. So I decided, okay, we'll make some coasters just so we can try it and see what it's like. It does ask for a 15 millimeter. I will try that in the beginning, but I also have my 8 millimeter, which is what I think I'm going to end up going with, but we'll try the 15. I'm just going to make a simple round coaster, nothing too crazy for the first one, and I might do a couple different stitches. We're just going to literally do single crochet stitches, see how it goes. We have to find the end here. Oh, there's the end. So there's the end. Because it's pricey, I'm literally not going to leave myself a whole lot. I need just enough to sew in 1 or 2 stitches to anchor it, but I'm going to leave the shortest amount I possibly can. But I'm curious to try it. I will say it feels amazing. I know they call it a t-shirt yarn, but this is considered a jumbo 7. It's 100% polyester, and I love the print. So let's test it and see, was this worth the price? We're going to start with the 15 millimeter hook. I'm just gonna single crochet chain on 3. Oh, wow. And then I'm going to do 4 stitches in the middle. Okay, there is 4 stitches in the circle. I'm not gonna lie, that was difficult. That is very, very difficult. Insanely stiff. I don't know if you could tell, but I was fighting every stitch I put in that circle. I'm gonna loosen these up. I'm gonna try 1 row with the 15, and then I'm gonna switch to the 8. So we're gonna do 2, 2 in each one. I'm glad I decided a coaster because I won't need to do as many rows to have a finished product. The basket, I think, would be murder on my hands. try the 8mm and see if I find it more comfortable. Okay, that seems a little bit easier. I'm going to start over with it and see if that makes a difference. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna try. I'm gonna try to really have some loose tension and see if that helps. It's just not, I don't think the 8. Let me try a 10 and see if that helps. This hook is not long enough for this yarn. I'm bringing the camera closer so I hope you can really see how much I am struggling trying to get these stitches. Oh my goodness. And my tension was much looser, and it's still very difficult to get that hook in. I'm trying every larger hook I have to see if anything helps. We're back to the 8. The 8 fits in there. It is a little hard for it to grab the yarn though, because it's a little too big for the 8. I have to tell you, I've been at this about 5 minutes and my hands hurt, like very much. I mean, I do have neuropathy in my hands, But it hurts. It hurts. Normally this kind of pain I'm feeling, I've had to crochet a long time, like several hours before it feels like this. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to finish this so we can, oh my goodness, have a finished product. Okay, I tried that for about another 20 minutes, taking it apart, redoing it, and I still can only get this far before the pain in my hands gets too intense and my frustration level is at an all-time high. Like, I really, really, really wanted to like this. I really, really did. I love, I mean, look at the print. Look at that print. It's just so pretty. I really, really wanted to like it. The material itself is very soft. It feels nice, but oh my goodness, who is going to be able to use this without any significant pain? I don't know. I will tell you it frogs great because I've had to frog it 5 or 6 times in the last 20 minutes trying to start over. Other than that, I don't know. I have to tell you, I don't think it's worth the money. I do not. I think it's a great idea. I think it's a beautiful pattern, but I think for what they're charging is not worth it at all. It is not an easy yarn to work with. It's not a fun yarn to work with. I can't even get a finished product. A coaster should take me less than 10 minutes to whip up 1 or 2 coasters. I've made coasters many, many times with different other yarns. Even doubling up cotton yarn, I did not have as much difficulty as I did trying to make this work. Oh, friends, I really, really wanted to like this. I really did. But honestly, if you have been thinking about trying it, save your money. Seriously. I am going to brainstorm some craft ideas maybe, because I do have 2 balls of it. I'm so happy I only bought the 2. I kind of wish I only bought the 1, but I thought, because the sale price was almost 2 for the price of 1 regular, that's why I bought 2. And I did think, oh, these will be beautiful baskets. And then 2 balls isn't even enough to do the small basket, according to this pattern anyway. I'm sure I could make a small basket easily with what I have here, even a medium one, just doing a different stitch than maybe what they're asking. But, oh, I'm so disappointed. I'm definitely going to try and come up with some ways of using it so it doesn't go to waste. Wrapping something in it, maybe using it as ribbon for bows for amigurumi or other maybe kitchen decor, but I will not be crocheting with this. Big thumbs down. Not worth your money. Save your money. Buy different yarn. Okay. It's actually been a few hours since I filmed the rest of this video. And I have been working away at getting some of my crochet projects done that I really want to share with you in an upcoming video of what I made this week. Mainly sewing in ends and all those fun things that we always put off. And it hit me. I should have worked this yarn flat, not just in a round, but just doing straight stitches like in a line to see if that worked any better. So we're going to try this again, and we're going to try like just doing like a square shaped coaster. Because not all coasters have to be round, but sometimes that's how my brain thinks. I just go down one path, and then a few hours later, while I'm sitting doing something else, it hits me. Oh, I should have done that. I'm still learning. I've been on YouTube for 4 years, but this niche that I'm in now is totally different from my other niche, and I still make mistakes, believe me, on that channel too. But I thought, no, I want to give a full review, so here's a little funny thing. I actually had the video all edited, uploaded, and set to Premiere. So I had to delete it off of YouTube, and I'm going to be adding this into the video and do it all over again. Fun! Especially considering YouTube is taking forever to upload our videos, but I really want to give you a true test. So let's see if it's any better. I will say, like, if I can't use it in the round though, that's no good, because if this is primarily to make baskets, you're going to be making baskets in the round. So that's not great, but we'll see if we can at least salvage this and try it in another direction. So, okay, let's try a square coaster. And I'm going to chain, we'll do 5. One thing I will say, tension is very important, and that is don't have it too tight. You definitely need it, I'm going to do 6, so I have 5. You definitely want it looser. Okay, so right off the bat, that first row is a lot easier than the first round I tried to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do a few more rows. Here is a finished square coaster with that yarn. I obviously have not weaved in the ends. I don't know if I want to, because I might take this apart and still kind of go with some ideas I came up with earlier on using this as ribbon or something like that. Or I might, we'll see. It's a little thick for a coaster, but actually I think it might work. We'll see. I will use this yarn because I'm not going to let this expensive yarn go to waste, but there it is. It was definitely easier. It was definitely easier. So after trying this working flat instead of in the round, I'll admit it was a bit easier to use, but my arms through here especially are tired. They feel tired. My hands hurt again. And I've crocheted a few things throughout the day since I filmed the original video, and my hands were not bugging me until I started using this yarn. This doesn't change my mind overall about my opinion on this yarn. Because of that, I'm not going to refilm my ending. My final thoughts are still the same, so let's go ahead and finish this up. Thanks for being here with me while we tested the Bernat Fab yarn. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. We are growing the channel daily thanks to all of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Until then, we'll see you in the next video.